Hey guys, thanks for joining me. My name is Matt Bogosian. I'm a real estate agent right here in the Franklin, Tennessee area. And in today's video, I'm gonna talk about my favorite places to go out to eat here in Franklin, Tennessee. I don't know about you guys, but I love going out to eat. Every Friday, I am so excited for the weekend, and it's mainly because I know we're gonna probably go out to eat one of the two nights, and it's just something I really enjoy doing. In fact, it's so disappointing when we go out to eat to a new place and maybe the service or the food isn't good or my drink isn't good. It's like I blew my one opportunity to go out to eat for the week, and I have to wait till the next Saturday. That's why my wife and I have developed a short list of some restaurants that we go to more often than others, and it's really because we have most of the time have a good experience there. Our kids seem to like it. We like the food and the drink selection. It's easy for us to get in and out. That's pretty important as well. So I'm gonna share that list of places with you. I'm not saying that these are all for you. I'm not saying that these are the best places to eat in Franklin. I'm just saying that these are some of my favorite places to go, and I'm just gonna share them with you and tell you why we love them so much. So I've also got the menus pulled up here that I'll share with you as I'm talking. So the first place I want to show you guys is called Bricktops. Bricktops is located right off of the McEwen exit off of I-65, and we have always had good experiences at Bricktops. They've got a really good menu. They've got sushi. When you click on like their dinner menu, they've got some great appetizers. You've got to try the deviled eggs and millionaire bacon. It is probably like the best deviled eggs I've ever had. They're so good. They've got salads, really good entrees. I love the crab cakes. I think they're phenomenal. And the pricing really isn't bad either. So if you look at like the entrees, like they're in the $30 range. I mean, that's in line. You've got steaks, those are getting up there, but they're not crazy. I mean, a ribeye is $44. I've seen ribeyes way more expensive than that. So that's not too bad. They've got some good sides, and the drink selection, guys, they've got good wine, and their old fashioned is really good. So I love that. They also have, Bricks also has brunch. And the brunch is just so good. So if you're into brunch, you need to check them out for brunch. I think you'll love it. Parking is good. It's easy to get in and out. Check out Bricktops, guys. I just know you are gonna like it. All right, the next place that I wanna talk about is called Titos. Of course, there's gonna be a Mexican restaurant on our list, and Titos is just phenomenal. So Titos is located in Berry Farms, which is right off of I-65 at the Paytonsville exit. And I feel like Tito's is maybe like a step up from your normal everyday Mexican restaurant here in the Middle Tennessee area. And it's probably because it's located in Berry Farms. It's just a nicer atmosphere. They've got these wood chairs that have Tito's engraved into the back of them. There's a nice bar. The seating is a little bit tight, but I think that kind of adds to the charm, in my opinion. As far as the menu, it's really kind of the same menu that you get at most Mexican restaurants here. I think it's a great menu. I love getting like authentic Mexican tacos. They've got fried avocados, fajitas, a really good cheese dip. And then of course, if you like margaritas or giant beers like Dos Equis, those are really good as well. So just a good all-around Mexican restaurant. And I will tell you that I have a client from California that went there and told me she thought it was really good. They actually ate there 2 nights in a row. So I'm not saying it's just as good as all your California Mexican, but I'm telling you guys, it's not bad. All right, the next restaurant, you actually have these in other states, and that's called North Italia. This is the only restaurant on my list that is more of like a larger chain that's like national. There might be one more, but this is really the most national one. And North Italia is a newer Italian restaurant here in the Franklin area. It's located off of the McEwen exit off of I-65. I just love the atmosphere, and I really love that new north side McEwen, it's called, shopping area. It's usually pretty easy to find parking in one of the side spots right there. You walk into the restaurant, as you're walking in, there's like a covered patio area right there you can sit in if the weather's nice. And then you step in and there's this like giant bar and some high top tables and TVs, huge TVs, which I love. And then to the right, you've got all these giant booths, and there's so much seating. We really haven't had trouble getting a spot to eat, but I think we normally do try to make reservations. That's one thing. I feel like getting into good restaurants these days can be tough, so I always recommend getting reservations if you can. As far as food, I mean, oh my gosh, it's just, the menu's amazing. They have really good drinks. Everything that I have had there to eat has been phenomenal. The grilled bread and good olive oil, it's only $6. Get it, it's worth it. But don't go crazy on it because it will fill you up. But if you get that grilled bread and then you get a nice maybe cab or something like that, but they've got salads, they've got pizza, all sorts of different pastas. I got the, I've had the braised short rib lumaci, which I thought was good. I've had the spicy rigatoni, and I feel like I've had the squid ink tonarelli as well. I love all those. And the prices are decent, but after you get drinks and if you get an appetizer and dessert, I mean, it can get out of control. I think we've spent $200 here before pretty easily. So, but we enjoy it. It's a really pleasant atmosphere and the food is all good. So yes, it can be expensive, but it's a great experience and it's worth it in my opinion. All right, moving on. All right, the next one is pretty simple, Mellow Mushroom. My wife and I originally started going there because the kids love pizza. We needed somewhere easy to go. There's a parking garage in downtown Franklin. That's where this is located, and it's free. It's so easy to pull in, and then you go out through the alley and you can go into the back door of Mellow Mushroom. There can be a wait. We tend to go a little bit earlier to avoid the wait, but I think it's a cool atmosphere, and like I said, the kids like it. It's definitely not the best pizza in Franklin. It's just a good pizza, but it's got like that kind of hippie type atmosphere to it, and it's just fun. They've got a nice beer list. Seems like all the waiters and waitresses have like earrings and all that type of stuff, and I think that's cool. They're just, whatever, they're expressing themselves, and I'm fine with it. We usually have good service there. The food is normally good. We normally have too much and we have to take it home with us. And if you go next door, after you eat, if you leave the restaurant and go out onto Main Street, you can go to Kilwin's and you can grab some fudge or a cookie or something like that. And that's really cool. So you can kind of put those two together. I think also the fact that this is in downtown Franklin kind of helps it. There's lots of other restaurants there that are great in downtown Franklin, but this is just, like I said, this is my list, and this is one we like. All right, moving on. I got two more for you guys. The next one is called Jonathan's, and Jonathan's is a giant sports bar and grill. It's just like you walk in, and it is just moving and shaking. There are people everywhere. There are booths all over the place. They've got a huge bar area with high top tables, TVs everywhere. I think they advertise that they have like 100 TVs or something like that. It's insane. There are TVs everywhere with games on, which is awesome. The menu is insane. There is so much. There is a huge amount of appetizers. They have wings, salads, sandwiches, and burgers. There are entrees like steaks and chicken and fish and chips, tacos and quesadillas, pizza and flatbreads, sides, soups, desserts, and I haven't had anything that's bad here. So you guys check out Jonathan's. They've got Jonathan's in, I believe, Franklin, Nashville, Spring Hill, I think Hendersonville. It's a great restaurant. We love it. All right, the last restaurant I want to talk about is called Drake's. Drake's is a really good place to like meet your wife or your husband for a lunch during the week. It's located right off of Cool Springs Boulevard in Cool Springs, and it's basically like a little sports bar type place. You walk in, and it's all high tops in the front. And when the weather's nice, they've got all the front garage doors open, so it's just all open. They've got, when it's cold, there's a fireplace in there with a little fire going. And then you've got your bar and, of course, TVs everywhere. The food is like, oh, and then you can go into the back and it's darker back there and there's booths and there's a big bar, like round bar in the middle. It's a pretty cool atmosphere. I think it's fun to go during the week. There's always lots of like professionals meeting there from the office buildings nearby, and you got the TVs going. It kind of makes you feel like you're like going out but being responsible. I don't know what that means, but as far as the menu, once again, it's a great menu. One thing that it's more like bar food, kind of similar to Jonathan's. One thing that they have here that's really good though, that surprises me, is sushi. So I always get sushi when I go here because I'm kind of wanting to eat a little bit more, I don't know, healthier, I guess. But they've got like a pretty decent selection of rolls here. Baked lava roll, eel roll, dragon roll, fantasy, rainbow, New York, crab rangoon roll. Whoa, that can't be healthy, but it sounds good. So lots of different rolls there. I mean, they sound great. They also have salads and breads and sandwiches, and there's a picture of broccoli right here on the sides. It's probably not what I would want to eat, but... And then, if you're going there on the weekend or at night and you feel like having a drink, they've got a ton of different beers and drinks. And I heard that it even turns into like a dance club in the back on the weekend at night. I go to bed so early though, so I don't really get to experience that, but there you have it, guys. So if you're coming to Franklin, Tennessee, and you just want to know right away where you should go to eat, start with this list. These are some good places and they're solid, but Franklin is loaded with a lot of great places to eat. So that's one of the benefits if you are in fact moving here to Franklin, Tennessee. All right, guys, keep in mind, my name is Matt Bogosian. I'm a real estate agent here in Franklin, Tennessee. If you'd like to talk to me about purchasing a home here, just go to workwithmatt.com. Besides that, check out this video about Franklin. I think you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.